figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another video. Random figure review episode 25. Coming at you from a slightly different location because we had our toy show and whatnot last night, action figure show, and have a movie show tonight, so I'm set up in a different spot, so I just figured I'd do the video from here. Right, random figure review episode 25. We're going to have 6 figures in this episode. We're going to start out with Marvel Legends Cyclops with the Colossus Build-A-Figure piece, and he comes to us at a price point of $10 whole. We've got Star Wars The Black Series, Ewan McGregor in action figure form as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Wandering Jedi, and he comes to us at a price point of $12 whole. We got AEW Series 177, number 177, Series 17, Swerve Strickland, $14.50. We got him on clearance at Target. Representing the Simpsons, we got Ned Flanders skiing outfit, $7 on clearance at the Target. Coming to us by way of Siler's Selections in Leominster, Massachusetts, we got Defenders of the Earth Ming, $20 price point, $20. And then coming to us from very long ago, Walmart, Lunenburg, Massachusetts, Series 117, Rhea Ripley. I believe she was $23 at the time. These have went up since then. So price per fig in this episode is going to be $23 or less. So we're going to have WWE, NECA, Jazzwares Simpsons, Jazzwares AEW, Hasbro Black Series, and Hasbro Marvel Legends. So that's going to be the 6 figures that we are reviewing in this episode. As always, we'll get them out of the box quickly, do a quick unboxing, and then we'll rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all. That's why we purchased them. Ned, are you on this side? Look at there. That works better. So that's going to be the 6 figures in this episode. Once again, price point $23 or less. Cyclops helps prisoners escape from Apocalypse's prison camps in an attempt to be a force for good in a harsh dystopian future. So Marvel Legends Cyclops is going to be the first figure that we're getting out of the package. So Cyclops, fairly plain Jane, comes with Fist of Fury, nothing else, right? No extra hands, no effects, no nothing. Older Marvel Legends, so he's got double jointed pinned knees. Right, he does come with the Build-A-Figure piece, the leg, the left leg for Colossus, and now that means we have both legs and Colossus's head, so we can work on him. But didn't expect a lot from this figure. Don't get a lot. Pardon the light. We're going to move over here. Maybe that's a little bit better. So there we go. Marvel Legends. Cyclops is going to be figure number 1. Fairly plain Jane, right? And that's sort of what we expected. I don't have stands down here, so we might be in shambles on this little plastic table. All right, Deadpool, give us the assist. There we go. Marvel Legends Cyclops, figure number 1. All right, figure number 2 is going to be AEW Jazzwares Swerve Strickland. Wouldn't have bought this figure at full price, but for $14.50, $14.39, or whatever it was on clearance, I'll pick him up. Big star in AEW. Never was quite as big a star in WWE. Look at that. I don't know. Is he supposed to be that loose? He's pretty loose in the abs. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. As with all Jazzwares, pinned elbows, pinned knees. Comes with Fist of Fury. But he's all tatted up. Looks pretty decent. I don't mind him. Right? I feel like he could be. I don't know if that's good or bad. He seems slightly loose right there, but you could certainly pose him up. I mean, he's got a decent crunch, I suppose. So, series number 177, Series 17, AEW Jazzwares, Swerve Strickland is figure number 2. Can I get any of these to stand without stands? We have AEW stands, so if we need be, we'll use it. But that's figure number 2, Swerve Strickland. Figure number 3, we're going to go Star Wars, The Black Series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Wandering Jedi. It says, Obi-Wan Kenobi is set years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi faced the corruption of his friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker. Skywalker shambles, turned Sith Lord, Darth Vader. All right, Ewan McGregor in action figure form. Gotta say, cloth goods robe is pretty nice. Comes with a small blaster. Has a spot to peg the blaster in, which is convenient. Blue lightsaber. Right, we've got that placed in his hand. So Obi-Wan looking pretty good. Pinless knees. Single jointed. Right, same with the elbows, I think. I like the cloth goods robe. Will Obi-Wan stand? There we go. And then he comes with a very small, I did watch the show, but I can't say I remember. Very small droid with a very small stand. And I don't even know if we can see these. Very small stand. Shambles. And I don't know how to attach that at the moment in this small piece, so we're just not going to worry about it. It is nice that we get some extra accessories with the Black Series. That is not common. But that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Star Wars The Black Series. I do like the cloth goods robe quite a bit. Lightsaber does come apart at the handle. So the blade comes apart so you could store it like it's sheathed if you wanted. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of that, but if you were so inclined, you can. I usually just post them on the shelf. Not all in on Black Series or AEW or Marvel Legends, right? But when the price is right and we're doing a Build-A-Figure here, price is right here, price is right here, I don't mind picking up some figures that I think are cool. All right, representing the Simpsons, we're going to have Ned Flanders in his skiing outfit. And I thought it might have been wise, since I had the light set up down here, just to do the video from down here. But I believe I've learned I prefer doing it in the toy room. So you probably won't see this again, but it was an experiment that I'm going to call probably a failure. But if you ever are free on a Sunday night at 6 p.m. and you want to stop by Whatnot, our username over there is JTBird33. JTBIRD33. And we're on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. selling a variety of different types of action figures, right? To support our addiction. All right. But we're going to get Ned Flanders out of the package next. Yep, this table that I use for the toy show, not nearly as sturdy as the one we have upstairs, but Ned looking pretty cool. I thought it was like a pretty weird figure to make. I don't know if there's regular Ned or not, but I assume that there is, but I don't have him, so this is the Ned that I have. We're gonna get his stuff equipped and we'll be back. I gotta say, I didn't think I was gonna be the biggest fan of this figure, but little Ned's ski outfit is pretty badass. I can say that they could make the hands slightly bigger to get it was a pain in the ass to get the ski poles in. We did get the skis to peg in, and I think that's going to help Ned stand quite a bit, which is convenient. So figure number 4, representing Simpsons Jazzwares, is Ned Flanders. And he's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get him to stand here. This is, yeah, I think my experiment is a failure. So I now know just take the lights back upstairs. You live, you learn. Figure number 5 is going to be Series 117, Rhea Ripley from Adelaide, South Australia. Height 5'7", finisher the Riptide. The Eradicator successfully defended her Women's World Championship against Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber 2024 because Mommy always winds up on top. Career highlights: Women's World Champion, Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion. All right, so here's Mommy out of the package, and I gotta say she comes with Fists of Fury out of the pack. She also comes with alternate gripping hands. We do not have Ultimate Rhea Ripley because she was locked behind that huge Raw ring, and I had no desire nor space for that big ring. So this is going to be the Rhea in our collection. It's taken me quite a while to open her. I really like her jacket. I think the vest is badass. The ring attire looks just like her. I think I probably picked the right Rhea Ripley to purchase. I mean, this figure is just awesome. So she's looking quite nice. Got a detailed head sculpt. Likeness is great. Tattoos seem accurate. I mean, she has a bunch, so I can't keep up with all of them, but I believe fairly accurate. So I like this Rhea quite a bit. Double jointed pinless elbows. And same for knees. Obviously, she's an elite, so no butterfly articulation here. But like I said, we couldn't get that Raw Rhea because she was locked behind that Raw ring, which I had no desire to get. But Rhea Ripley, Series 117, WWE Elite Collection. Quite a nice figure. So so far we've looked at Rhea, Ned Flanders, Obi-Wan, Swerve, and Cyclops. One figure left, and that's going to be Defenders of the Earth Ming by NECA. Ming the Merciless, evil ruler of the planet Mongo. So we're going to get Ming out of the package. See what we're working with. All right, Ming the Merciless, Flash Gordon. I'm a big Flash Gordon fan, so this is my third version of Ming, and he's got double jointed pinned knees and pinned elbows. But this cloth goods wired cape is amazing. I think this is my favorite Ming in my collection up to this point. Like I said, it is Ming number 3, but just the appearance of the figure is awesome. He comes with a sword, which is rather detailed as well. We do get an alternate gripping hand because he comes with a trigger hand because he comes with an open hand here. He also comes with a phaser or a blaster. You get pick your poison on blast effects, a small blast effect or a large lengthy blast effect that plugs into the weapon. But then I think my favorite accessory is this staff. So we're going to get Ming equipped with all of his accessories. All right, figure number 6 in this video is Ming the Merciless. Only knock I can give is only this hand can hold the sword or the staff, and the other Mings had a spot where the sword pegged in, like where it would peg in here. I don't see that on this Ming, so that's unfortunate. In this hand, we changed out the open hand for the gripping hand so we could put the blaster in it. So overall, that's the only knock I could give, is I would prefer more on-figure storage. But that's NECA, Defenders of the Earth, Ming, and that's the 6 figures, shambles, because he almost went over, that we reviewed in this episode. And this other light is still annoying the piss out of me, pardon. Let's see if that's better. Sorry about that. Like I said, this experiment has failed. All right, now we're going to rank them from our least favorite to our favorite. Our least favorite is going to be Cyclops. Damn, I didn't do this intentionally, but I think this is the order they're going to be in. 6th place Cyclops, 5th place Swerve Strickland, 4th place Obi-Wan. No, we're going to switch one. 3rd place Ned. Ming's going to go to 2nd. He is badass. But Rhea Ripley, this figure is just amazing. Series 117, Rhea Ripley, Mommy. So I'm going to have to give the nod to Mommy in this episode. Price point was $23 or less. So if we go by the prices that we paid, as that's what we always do, right? Mommy was 23 bucks, so she was the most expensive figure. Ming was $20. Ned Flanders was 7 bucks. Obi-Wan was 12. Swerve was 14, and Cyclops was 10. Right? So episode random figure review episode 25, first place, series 117. Rhea Ripley. So she'll be in the running. When we get to episode 30, we're going to do the 9 winners of episodes 21 through 29, right? And we'll pit them up against each other to see who the winner of episode 30 is. Our winner from episode 1 through 10 was PandaCon from NECA. Our winner of episode 11 through 20 was Storm Collectibles Ken from Street Fighter V. I think Mommy's got a good shot so far. Very cool figure. As always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos. And if you want to check us out on Whatnot Sundays at 6 p.m., JT Bird 33, where we sell some action figures. Hang out and chat. But I truly appreciate you as always. Peace. Till next time.